Hey guys, this is awkward. It's been a long time. Very sorry about that. Paris has been amazing. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so that was a very good opportunity that I couldn't pass up, and I had to do it. And so, thus the very long time that I was away. But I'm back now, and yeah, we're gonna do another video. I don't know how long we can keep doing this, I would say, because really the game is struggling. I would say though that as of the moment, they did a really good job, right? So look at that, very nice design. I mean, would that be enough to get the players back? I don't know. And in my opinion, it's like this game doesn't really, doesn't invite a lot of new players, I would say, just because of the the earning element that is attached to it. So there's already a stigma that if you play it, you are supposed to expect that you're gonna get paid. But since you are kind of left behind already, yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep up. And plus, there's no additional servers that is being produced, and so it is gonna struggle without the new stream of users, right? But anyway, so just like the usual, we're gonna talk about Familiar Arena. Honestly, I haven't been playing any other type of content. I have been logging in again. I am increasing the CP of my character little by little, right? Without putting that much of an effort, especially since I have been in Paris, different time zone, and so just a lot of stuff to work around with. But I have been logging in, and I have been doing really well. So just to give you a update of how my account is doing. So our site, we don't really have to check that one out. It has been consistently in the top 30. Currently, it's in the top 100 inside it, so around top 40. It's just because yesterday, a lot of people got their on 6-star toys again. So my character is really lagging behind when it comes to toys. And so yeah, but it is safely in the top 100. The surprising thing though is this Ignatius account. So this is the Ignatius account, and if you see here, I have 5,370 asteroid, and that's because I have been winning, right? I haven't been attacking, but when it comes to def wins, I'm doing really well. So currently I am inside top 100 at 81. Haven't done any attacks. I have been but I was in top 41, so that's why I wanted to bring this up. So this is I opened it recently, but yeah, so I have been doing a lot of def wins, as you can see. This is not the lineup that I am using for def. I don't want to show it to you because some of you may be in the same server and you might take advantage of that. But yeah, so this is not the same lineup. But I can share to you, I am not using a Sorbor here, and I am using a Toko, a Shrimp Paler, and a Ebon Thorax, right? So, yeah. For the BTS account that I have, it is really struggling. So that one, I guess I have correctly predicted that that won't be relevant in the future, at least the BTS combo. I don't know if it's just me because I haven't been updating the toys, but you have to understand the toys of my Sorbor there are already 5-star. Okay, so it's just the thing that I can tell you is that not a lot of people are attacking me, right? That are wins. It's because I think people who lost to me, they already noted that okay, this guy is using BTS. I mean, it's easier to remember if someone if someone is using a Sorbor rather than not. So that's why in this account, Ignatius, this is just my guess, okay? No concrete technical analysis here, but I think because I am not using Sorbor in my Ignatius account, people think that okay, this is easy win. And I guess if you want to be just like me, kind of relevant in the Familiar Arena, at least in the top 100, without doing so much, without spending anything, then just check back from time to time. All right, first let's talk about the New event banner, Sage Reindeer, another water type. The last banner was also a water type, the polar bear or something, right? Netmarble is really bombarding us with a lot of water types, and briefly I asked the question, why? Why are you doing this? And when I checked the skills of Sage Reindeer, I kind of get it now. Right, so the skill of Sage Reindeer, like on paper, it doesn't look really that much. So 27% of attack as damage per hit to enemies in range, so not really good. I mean, if this is like 10 hits, maybe it would be good, but I don't know. Currently, I don't have the means to acquire this one, so I would give my analysis like full analysis when I actually see it, right? And this one, the attack speed of any familiars in range will be reduced by 10% for 5 seconds. So if you 810 this one, the numbers will be times 2, so it will be at 20% for 5 seconds. I would rather that you just use, like in this regard, the reducing the attack speed. So instead of using this one, if you want to use him, it will be better if you use the Penguicorn. Penguicorn will hit 3 familiars in the back and blind them for 4 seconds. Like this is not 5 seconds, only at 4 seconds, but you know, there will be a chance to miss, and if the familiar is a range type, it will not attack at all. So this, like, Penguicorn would do much better in this regard if you only look at this particular sentence. But I guess the thing here that we have to really look at is the water damage taken plus 15%. Now, this is tough because is it also just for 5 seconds? Because, you know, there's a dot here, and then, you know, he started another sentence, so water damage taken plus 15%. Does this mean that this guy in particular will take plus 15% damage, or when he uses his skill? So I am thinking that maybe he works like a relics, right? Which makes sense. That again, I've said earlier, which kind of makes sense because they are kind of like giving those people who pulled for those water familiars like a service by giving them a familiar that would, you know, increase their chances of winning if they use a mono water type. I don't know if that could be a thing. So far, I haven't seen anyone do that yet. Could work, especially if you A10 this one. This will be plus 30%. That will be crazy. And then if you are using a Suryu, Hippocampus, Pafu, or the whatever that guy, the polar bear, and then this one, so that's 5 familiars. Whoa, that would be crazy. The only weakness, of course, would be the earth types, right? So yeah, let's see what happens. So again, I'm gonna reserve my my analysis here. I really want to see how it works in battle first. Another thing that I would like to see is if it is a range type or if it is a melee type, right? So currently I don't have any idea. Yeah, this looks promising if you can afford it, but let's talk about that some other time. All right, next, this is something that is, I think, promising. The Ruru could work well with a Sorobor team. As you know, we need like 2 melee types, and the Ruru is a melee type and also a def type, so you are really giving your team a lot of def types. Just again, you know, nobody is attacking def types now, but there is potential here. I guess it's a hit or miss. If you want to attack, kind of useless. You don't have to bother with this because he's basically just to disrupt your opponent's formation in a way. Doesn't really switch out formations, but you know, it will kind of change who the familiars are attacking. So for def, I would say this one is really good. Actually perfect for my current team that I'm using now in my Ignatius account, I would say. Right, and that one was able to reach top 81 at least. And so if I put the Ruru, I would think that if I could get this to at least at A9 or A8, even just at A8, would do well because, you know, it's a def type, has a life jacket, reduces the damage taken. So yeah, it works really just like Hobgoblin. So yeah, that could split some damage, and if you are using, like, for example, Nebothorax and maybe a Sorobor, if you disrupt or like disperse the damage that your opponent is taking, then chances are you will survive for a long period of time. All right. Because usually if it's like 5 familiars attacking one, that's when you can get a kill. If you disperse those damages and you have a Toko to sustain all of your melee types, so that could be painful for the opponent, right? So that is my initial analysis on this. I am going to increase the number that I have, and then eventually I'm gonna test it. But yeah, so this is just for def. If you are attacking, you probably don't have to bother with the Ruru. Alright, also Season 4 ends in 3 days and 19 hours. And what I can say is not much has changed. And, the reason why there's not a lot of changes is because the last banner kind of sucks. Right, so that doesn't move any needle. And so, yeah. So a lot of us are stuck to using the same thing for the last, I don't know, maybe 3 months. But yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one.